What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I had to actually bring this video to TikTok because my phone is kind of going through it right now. So we're going to try to make this as quick as possible. We have 10 minutes on here, okay? Alright, so I asked my Instagram and my followers to ask me a few questions about my weight loss that maybe they wanted to know, and I'm going to go through and choose a couple of questions that they asked, and I'm going to pick a few of them, and that is what I'm going to answer. Okay, what keeps you motivated? So what keeps me motivated is knowing that I'm getting ready to be 30. I'm not about to sit here and lie to y'all. I'm not about to sit here and sugarcoat anything. 30 is an amazing age to get to because nobody, I'm not going to say nobody, but a lot of people were not blessed to be able to see 30. So one, I'm very, very grateful that I get to see 30. I will not be taking it for granted, and I'm going into it with the body I want. That's why. That's one of the things that keep me motivated. I want to, I took enough time living my life how I wanted it to go, in a sense, and eating what I wanted to eat. So now it's time for me to stop eating for taste and eat for health and take care of myself. It says, I got one. Was it hard to keep your motivation? And two, what is your inspiration for your goal? So, was it hard to keep my motivation? Yes. So, if you guys have been on my YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, all of that, I started posting a video showing that I completed my workout. The reason I started posting those videos is literally because I almost was like, I'm done with this. Listen, it was easier to be fat. And I'm still chunky, but it was easier to be a chunky girl because I didn't have to think about weight loss. I didn't have to think about cardio. I didn't have to think about weight training. I didn't have to think about counting my calories and making sure that I'm eating correctly. I didn't have to think about any of those things. It was a lot easier. But then I've never been the person to take the easy route. I'm lying. Yes, I did, because obviously I was a fat girl. So I'm still a chunky girl. You heard me? But obviously I took the easier route, and now I'm at a time in my life where I need to suck it up, and I need to make sure that I am doing what I need to do for myself. And plus, I do not want my kids to have to take care of me when they get older. I have 2 little boys. I am not their responsibility, so I need to take care of myself so that they do not have to worry about that. Okay. How did you get your legs to be buff? Guys, my legs are not super muscular. I wish they were, but they are not. They are jiggly. My legs are jiggly. I'm still working on gaining muscle in my legs. I don't know why my legs look super buff to y'all, but I'm just a thick girl. But my thighs, they're jiggly, okay? They're not buff. I'm sorry to disappoint. Okay. You look good, but what is your main areas that you're targeting? So, my entire body, literally from head, you heard me, from head to toe, the whole nine, everything. I want the face to look different after I'm done, and I'm maintaining. I want my arms, I want to be able to go like this and flex out of nowhere and people see muscle that they didn't know I had. The whole body is the target. Everything. Okay. What's your favorite exercise? My favorite exercise, okay, so this is going to be a little wild because this is the exercise that people hate so much. I love Bulgarian split squats, okay? I love it. They hurt, and I love every single bit of it. Bulgarian split squats, for sure. Okay. What gave you the drive to become disciplined in your fitness journey? So that's kind of going back to the other question. I really I'm turning 30 in less than 2 months, and I was sitting last year on my birthday, like the day after my birthday, May 20th. I was sitting in my living room by myself, bawling my eyes out because I was sad and I could not pinpoint what the reason was. And then I realized, okay, I need to take care of me. I need to take care of myself. I need to take care of my body. I want to live a long life. I want to live a healthy life. I don't want to have to worry about anything, none of that. So I did what I had to do. I started going to the gym 3 days a week for the first like 2-3 months. And then I upped it to 5 days a week. And then I upped it to 7 days a week. And then I brought it down to 6 days a week, which works perfect for me. And that's kind of like how I've been going here lately. Okay. How many days a week do you work out? Which is basically what I was just answering. I work out 6 days a week right now. I work out Monday through Saturday. Sunday is the Lord's day, so we don't do nothing on Sunday except for like maybe go for a little jog or either have like an active first day with my little ones. How long did it take and what motivated you? So I'm not completely done with my journey yet. So far, I'm down about 68 pounds. I went to the doctor. They told me I'm 219. So I'm down 68 pounds. And it took me about 10 months to get to that 68 pounds. Just because for me, it's not a race. This is a lifeline. Like, this is a lifelong thing. This is going to be something that I'm doing for the rest of my life. I am not racing to no finish line. It's going to get there as long as I keep doing my part. So, yeah, it took about 10 months. How can I tighten up my stomach? I am not going to sit here and lie to you and tell you that I can give you ways to tighten up your stomach. I honestly do not know because I'm not at that stage where, like, I feel like once I reach that 100-pound weight loss, I'm going to have loose skin on my tummy and I'm going to be trying to figure that out. But I know that whenever you lose a lot of weight and your skin has been stretched out, it is going to take time because it took time for your skin to get that way and stretch out that much. So it's just going to take a little time. Continue to weight train and continue to keep doing what you're doing. And I feel like eventually it'll tighten up a little bit, but it's not going to completely go back to the way that it was before. And I could be wrong. I'm not a professional, y'all. What has been the largest challenge during your journey? I would say the eating. The eating. I love the gym. The gym is so easy to do. But making sure that I stayed on track with eating has been the toughest thing. I am not perfect. I am human. There's been times where your girl down like 4 freaking chocolate chip cookies and got up the next day, went right back on my diet. The most important thing is that you do not give up. A lot of people let that small reset determine their entire weight loss journey. You cannot do that. If you break and you eat like I did 4 chocolate chip cookies, the next morning get up and go back on to your diet and eating healthy and stay on track. And if you have trouble staying on track and you end up breaking again, the most important thing is that you don't stop and you keep going and you start it over if you have to. Okay. What type of body do you want to achieve after the workouts? So there's not going to be an after the workouts per se because I am going to be doing this for the rest of my life. I just really want a healthy body. I want a strong body. And I want a body that is capable of doing the things that I needed to do without a struggle. Okay, so that was the end of the questions, guys. That's all I'm going to answer. So I hope I answered your questions the best way I can. I told you guys I had 10 minutes on here, but I hope you guys have an amazing day. Please remember that you are beautiful just the way you are. And if you are wanting to go on this weight loss journey, please love yourself before you start it. Because if not, getting the body that you want is not going to make you love yourself anymore. That's an internal thing. Hope you guys have a beautiful day and peace to the Middle East.